So, you want to get those sweet defender tickets to melt for your 5th epic god charm but don't want to play Rampage? Hey there people, it's me, Akurina, the best Monster Hunter player in the Galaxy universe, no bias. Here I will help you clear Rampage sub 10 easy. All you need to do is to follow what I say and not question a thing. For YouTube videos cannot lie. What you require for this is simple. First you need a friend.
Damn. I got myself no friends.
Now I'm not saying you need like a full hub, one is the minimum that you need. Next up is equipment. Both you and your best friend will need a heavy bowgun or light bowgun set. The skills will be listed on the screen here. If not, you can see the description for the skills and armor skills needed. Set searcher will be included as well, and if you don't know how to use it, Google it or something. I'm not here to teach you that. For this build we will be using shrapnel 3 ammo. You probably will not ever need to bring shrapnel 1 combined to make even more shrapnel 3, but I just bring it for fun and safety. Now I know what you're thinking.
Akurina, you need to understand. I can't aim for shit. I keep missing. This game is too hard. This is coming from a Dark Souls veteran and a Monster Hunter World veteran, and I am HR 999 by the way.
Worry not, for this is the beauty of the build. We do not need any gamer skills for this, for we will be using shrapnel bullets, and shrapnel has the special power of magnets. Now this is where I explain how shrapnel works. Imagine it working like a flak cannon. Your bullets up close hits like a wet tissue, dealing sad amounts of damage. But when you are a decent distance away, the shrapnel explodes, dealing a lot of damage with a magnetic effect. How does a magnet work, you may ask? It's simple. Your bullets automatically lock onto weak spots of the monster, so you can just turn off your brain, look at the monster and fire, letting you hit all the weak spots of monsters in an area. So all you need to do is to hammer the A button, just like how you hammer your Joy-Cons against the table when they start drifting for the 90th time. Now that you got your heavy bowgun, and hopefully not a light bowgun. No bias. If you think that you can just start a rampage with your friend and pew pew monsters to death instantly, well, you'd be wrong. Here we will need to apply this little known thing in the Monster Hunter community, called strategy, or thinking. Shown here is a chart of what you need to do for easy reference. The picture of it will be linked in the description below. First we will select Apex Diablos, or Rathalos. Remember to check the monsters that will be spawning in the waves. If you see a Basarius, commit raging any % death speedrun to reset your quest selection. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Remember to always ready up instantly. While readying up, just place some villagers on ballistas or whatever, it doesn't really matter a ton. First wave should be plenty easy enough. All we need to do is to use our shrapnel 3 bullets, and turn these living monsters into dead monsters. Remember during wave 1 that you can place Iron buddies, but do not use Fugen. Fugen is needed for wave 3. Second wave is also simple enough. Right as the wave starts, wait just for a little while for the monsters to spawn in, and be able to take damage before hitting the counter gong. This is just a little thing to do to maximize counter gong uptime. After this it's the same. You just shoot all the monsters to death with extreme prejudice. You can place Hinoa and Minato if you want here. Third wave is where the fun begins. At the start of the wave, just shoot them as per normal, and wait a while for all the monsters in the wave to appear. This is then where you place Fugen. He will wipe out the entire wave easy. Once Fugen does that, you can immediately start running to the base camp, or use a Farcaster if there is no second wave spawning. Once you're at the base camp, go change your weapon to an actual damage dealing weapon. It is most recommended to use an ice bow set for Apex Diablos here. For Apex Rathalos you use a dragon bow. Skills for the ice bow set are shown here. But if you hate the bow and the light bow gun, you can use any weapon really. Just as long as it's not the gun lance. For gun lance users don't matter. For the Apex fight, what you need to do is to hit the Diablos in the weak points, as shown on the hit zone chart here. This ain't no head for blunt, legs for guns and tail for cutting situation too. No matter what weapon you're using, if I don't see you hitting the monster's face, you better pray you don't meet me face to face. In the fight you can place any limited units you want to if they are available. Except for the dragon bait. This is because I have no idea what he does in this fight, and I don't want to know what he does. So don't comment about it. Remember to keep an eye out for the counter signal time. Right when the first one is about to run out, head to the counter gong and hit it to continue the pain train. Once you have done so, if there is the dragon splitter, or giant bagasse nuclear explosion for the non-weeaboos, use it as it is free damage. If it is a dragonator, ignore it. For it is bad and it should feel bad. After that you just need to hit it until it is dead. After this, you should be able to clear rampage really quickly and easily with an S rank. If you are wondering about doing quest objectives, well, we don't do those around here. If you want to be a true expert of the fast rampage, here are the few tips you should take note of. For the apex fight, you can use slicing light bowgun if you hate using the bow as well. It is faster but requires a slightly more organized team. What you do is plant 2 water barrel bombs and fire slicing ammunition into its face. Wait for the apex roar call. Fire paralyzed bullets. Fire 3 slicing volleys, then use sticky ammunition before going back to slicing. Remember to aim for its head or horns as those have the highest hit zones. If the enemies are at the gate or are flying, throw a flash bomb. This is to knock them down so they cannot attack back for flying enemies. For the gate, it is preferred that the first wooden gate does not die, so as to prevent bad spawning from the green monster spawns. In between waves, make sure to pick up the shiny drops and to plant the bombs, no reason to say no for additional free damage. For wave 3, if there is a dragon splitter, or big explosion cannon thing, use it to kill all the monsters instead of Fugen and save him for the apex fight. This is so as to allow him to kill all the non-apex monsters quickly as they are annoying. Fugen will also leave one monster to be rideable, so make sure to ride that too. If there is a Basilgees, use slicing ammo and shoot its face as it takes tons of damage from it. For small monster spawns, Kizu is your best friend. It has very good shot hit zones. For limited units like Irie or Hinota and Minoa, place them only when there is no counter signal. This is to prevent damage wastage as counter signal shrapnel attacks kill everything way too quickly for them to do anything impactful otherwise. In wave 3, make sure to start heading to the counter gong when there is 10 seconds or so left on the clock for instant gong timer. Not a huge deal, but it's just a nice little thing to take note of. If you were wondering, yes, there is a mountable monster tier list. Monsters like Rathalos, Diablos and Rajang are top tier due to their area of effect hit and fast kill timers. Save 2 water barrel bombs for the apex fight. Water barrel bombs apply water blight, increasing the hit zones of the monster so it dies faster. We place 2 elemental barrel bombs as one will not apply any elemental blights onto it. And that's it. That's all the tips I can think of from the top of my head. While I was making this video, some Japanese speedrunners have managed to get the time down to sub 5. But it was mainly using the same strategy as this, only difference being everybody using the light bowgun at the end instead of the bow. Now that this video is done, hopefully it doesn't get outdated too quickly. God damn it. Thanks for watching this video guide. Like, favorite and subscribe if you want to get a notification ping every year, also because that's how often I upload. See you next time.